yeah, man. So this is the third episode. How did you like it? Just overall, real quick.
I was thankful that there was less flashbacks, and that was intense. Yeah. Seeing some of those things. I mean, him going back and seeing everyone, the whole tribe, killed. That was something. And then even the modern, the today's stuff was crazy too. And seeing, and the Wookiee, the killer Wookiee was coming after him. The evil Wookiee was awesome. The fight, it was like fighting a bear, just random as ever. It was. I like this episode probably the most all the ones so far.
Yeah. I was a little upset when they started doing another memory. I was like, oh, another memory, but this one really hit hard. Yeah. This memory was hardcore. I was like, damn, I did not expect him to come back and like everyone's dead, like full dead. Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, like the kids he killed. They killed everybody. I was like, damn.
Had them on fire. Like the people that taught him everything and showed him everything. I mean, that was just unbelievable. Yeah. That they'll do that.
Yeah, that was super sad. I was not expect. I just wasn't expecting it. I thought the flashback was going to be like him telling him he has to go and do his Mando shit, but it wasn't. And now it makes more sense why he wears the black underneath the armor still. It's like he's still, because before he always wore the white. Yeah, so I was like, he's still honoring the Tusken, but now he has the Mando and the Tusken kind of stuff together, which is kind of interesting.
So, just maybe if I missed something, who killed all of them? Was it the motorcycles? Was it the motorcycle people, or was it the people that they were charging?
The Pikes.
That said, "Oh, we have no problem doing that," because the Pikes are the ones that are going to fight him for control of that little area. So I felt like they're foreshadowing that maybe they did this to Tusken people.
Yeah. Well, you saw the
double edge. The two J's,
for the
bikers, whatever.
Yeah, but it could be that could be a decoy kind of thing.
Because when you saw the Pikes at the end, and I was like, okay, why are they're here to challenge you for ruling that area? Was it them that did that? I don't know.
Yeah, but also that would have been years before, though.
Yeah, this is at least.
So yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're still gonna get more flashbacks. I think because now the bikers are not around now, like in the newer stuff. So I wonder if he took care of them, kind of stuff. But also by taking care of them, the Pikes have free range. It's like, well, they got rid of you and you got rid of them, so we're not gonna pay one guy.
We're not paying anybody.
Yeah. So it was really, really good. But what was it? The Wookiee's name is Black Kursanta.
Mm-hmm.
Kursan.
I think it was
Kursantin. That's what it is. He's a badass, man. I didn't know. I guess he was in a couple comic books before. So and I went up looking him up after the last episode, and I guess he fought with Obi-Wan, and I guess he has a scar over over his eye. You can kind of see it in the fur, and I guess what's his name gave him that. Obi-Wan gave him that like slash with his lightsaber. So I'm like, that's kind of interesting. So they could definitely tie this in with the Kenobi show that's going to come in. You can see him again there.
They got to do that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I like him. He's a super cool character. He's got like the electric brass knuckles and shit, and he's all spiked out.
I was a little disappointed though that they didn't kill him. Man, he's disappointing me more and more about that. Like, you got to kill somebody. How you gonna be
I know.
the lord, the warlord of the area? You're not killing anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. And also they keep calling him Daimo, or was it
Yeah,
Daimo? The Daimo, and I was like, that's straight samurai shit. It's like, so it's just funny how like George Lucas like stole. I want to say stole, borrowed a lot from like other stuff. Like
I
obviously
mean the spice
the
and
spice, the sand planet. So
exactly. Yeah.
yeah,
And it's
so
all
I mean,
they make it all the same universe. So I thought that was pretty cool too.
yeah, yeah. I mean, the whole Mandalorian was based on ancient samurai like story that they made into a movie with the guy and the baby, and he has to save the baby and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And it's been retold a bazillion times, like in different like cowboys and stuff like that before. So,
Yeah, but when you see a
but
little Yoda,
yeah,
maybe it's
yeah.
different.
Oh, speaking of, real quick, if anybody is a um Disney Insider member, where that's
Mhm.
where you use the points, your Disney points, they have an exclusive Mando holding Grogu for 400 points, and you can get a Funko Pop,
Really?
and yeah, and it's only today, the 12th, January 12th, that you can get it. Or it might no, I think it's I don't know, but it started today. So I got mine. Like I woke up and I'm like, oh yeah, and because I get notifications for that because I have so many Disney points, so I wind up getting the exclusive. And it's him without the helmet. So it's
Really?
Mando without the helmet, the Funko Pop holding Baby Yoda, and I'm like 400 points. Yep, I'm getting that.
It's gonna be
So
like I'm saying the episode of Family Guy where he's like, "Here you go, sir. Here's a piece of paper with my name on it. Write any amount on there, and I'll pay you. Don't worry about it. Thank
yeah. Yeah, but I mean, those are always fun to do. But yeah, I mean, everything this episode going back to Boba was pretty awesome. The fight scene was super cool. Um, he gets his butt kicked a lot.
you."
We
That's
noticed
what I
from
was
from
gonna say.
episode one.
For
Yeah,
someone who's supposed to be a badass, he's really getting his butt kicked all the time. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, Black Chrysanthemum was throwing him around like it was nothing. I
yeah,
mean, he was throwing
yeah,
everybody around too, but I'm just saying, come on, you
yeah.
supposed to be Boba Fett. You supposed to be it.
I mean, the one thing I would give him is every time he's got his butt kicked, it was either he got like uh surprised attack,
Yeah,
or he was already like weak.
half dead. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll give him that. I was like, no one ever really, and well, there's the one time the ninja guys, the assassins, tried killing him and Fennec, and
Mm-hmm.
they whooped their butts, and that was a surprise attack, and they whooped them. So
I mean,
yeah,
it's obviously he's a survivor, and also I mean his people. So like he took care of it even after was it Black Chrysanthemum bit one of the bodyguards, those pig things, whatever,
yeah,
and let them use his chamber. Hey, get him in my
yeah,
chamber. Let's go get him healed. It was like because he's leading the family. He really is making all these people like a family, and that's why they're going to follow him.
yeah. I thought that was interesting. He's like, oh, we'll put him in the what the hell is the chamber thing,
Yep.
and I'm like, damn. I'm like, you have other people that probably were like, nah, like if he dies, kind of shit.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting. How do you feel about Danny Trejo
Oh my
being
god!
the Rancor trainer?
First of all, I just love that he was in it. I was like,
Yeah,
he has to have a machete. First off, that's all. I
yeah.
want to make sure he has a machete.
It
But
is Robert Rodriguez directing it, so
and he said, I've used him so often that I know exactly how to use Danny. That's what he said. I
mhm.
read.
Oh,
But
really? That's awesome.
yeah, he's like, I know exactly how to use it. Don't worry about it. But the Rancor was, I mean, a baby, and how they described him was like a pit bull almost.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
oriented, imprints on his master, will do anything for it. Because every time I saw it, I thought it was just like a killing machine.
hmm
And it seems more like it's a family pet that that you take care of and you love and you spend time with. And by the
But
end, I'm
also
going
like
to
how
get
it
to
makes,
Boba that's going to be able to ride it around.
yeah, which is gonna be sick. That'll be so sick. But it kind of, it's a very big callback to Return of the Jedi. You know,
Mm-hmm.
when Luke kills the first Rancor, and you had the big fat white guy crying. It was
Yeah,
like, and you're just like, oh, it was kind of silly. But now it makes more sense. It's like, it's definitely more of a parent, kid kind of relationship.
that family member thing. Like I'm a you. I know you have pets. I'm a dog
Yeah,
guy. If anything happens to my dog, I'm going to be in shambles. And
yeah,
that's inconsolable. And that's kind of what it is. Like it happens to it, and you're inconsolable. But
yeah,
you know, it kind of opened my eyes a lot to that too.
yeah. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But yeah, he's there's what, 3 more episodes left. If by by episode 6, if he's not writing this thing, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
He has to in battle.
Yeah,
He has to be riding it, scaring everyone. It's like eating everything out. And just
yeah,
destroying people's, knocking their heads off. It's gonna be awesome.
yeah. But I don't know if you ever watched the Bad Batch.
Yeah,
Um,
I was
they have
actually
yeah. So
yesterday.
they do a Rancor with a baby Rancor, and I guess there's that episode with the Rancor from the Bad Batch, who was like an infant Rancor, and they're
Mm-hmm.
saying this one is probably younger than that one. So this one's
Yep.
like a baby. So I was like, damn. So I mean, this thing is still huge, and it's gonna get bigger and more terrifying. So hopefully they don't kill it
And then
early.
and Boba's gonna be riding around and just that'd be
Yeah,
cool. That'd be really awesome.
that'd be super fun. But yeah, man, what do you think about like the Huts just kind of like taking
That's
off?
exactly
They're
what I was
like,
going to ask. I was like, the fact that the
like,
Hut's just like, all right, they promised somebody else. See ya. My bad.
yeah,
Tried to kill you
yeah,
yesterday. That was yesterday. Why you always talking about yesterday?
yeah,
Today, here you go. Here's your gift. I'll see you later. We're going back. We're
yeah.
going back home. And just
I was like,
dip.
yeah, we're
And it
not
was
dealing with
so
it.
weird. They're like, yeah. It's
Yeah,
crazy that you could try to kill somebody and then show up at that front door and just ring the doorbell. It's like
that's
that's crazy. Hey, the
yeah,
Hut's
that's
outside.
exactly what they did.
What? That was
They just come
amazing.
in, they're like, listen, my bad, but we're gonna head out, and we're letting you know you should head out. That's the thing too, is like they told him like, hey, you should head out too,
Yeah,
because
it's serious.
it's not worth it.
This
Because
is
the
all of
Pikes, yeah, the Pikes are like legit. The Pikes, they showed up in the Solo movie.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't think that's the first time we saw them, because I think they showed up in Clone Wars a few times, and I think the first time we actually, what happened?
I feel like I've seen them in something else too.
I know they were in Clone Wars, and especially they played a big part in the last season 7, the new
Mm-hmm.
season of Clone Wars, and they were in the Solo movie. They might have been some other things here and there, but they're I mean, they're like the Hutts are badass, like mob. These guys are like another level, kind of mob level. So it's gonna be interesting. I think what's gonna happen, and they look really cool, man. Just the way they
You look like
outfits
fish
and
frog
masks.
people.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think that it's going to be really interesting where they go with this. But my fear is, so this is episode 3. We only got 3 more episodes. There's a lot of loose ends to try to really tie up, and there's a lot of information that we still don't know. Like we've
yeah,
only gotten like 3 days of today. Everything's been like all the past, like got like 4 full hours of what was happening today's day.
yeah,
And
yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. They gotta they gotta figure it out. They gotta figure out, like, at least I don't. I don't. I just think I have no idea where they're gonna take it. Like I can kind of see what they're gonna do. They're like Boba Fett's gonna team up with the other gangs in the area, and they're gonna try to beat off the Pikes, kind of thing. And then
I mean, that's
after
what he's
that, I
doing
don't know.
already. That's why I even
Yeah,
like the guys who say, "Oh, they still in my water," and he just enlisted the entire gang. He's like, "Hey, y'all hungry? Y'all want to work? Let's go." Took the whole
yeah,
thing. Like, all right, he's trying to increase his numbers, and I mean, I think that's going to help a lot. But I guess the Pikes, it seems like they got like a billion people, just like ready to go.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm excited to see what could happen, but I'm also at the same point. I was like, I feel like it could be a big letdown. I feel like a lot by the end of this one, I might not be as happy at the end of this season as I was with like Mandalorian.
You said it first. You said it's the book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's just a
So,
stories, and it might not have a beginning or middle or end. It's just going to be to give him a glimpse of his life right
yeah,
then, and that will suck. I'll be
yeah. I
very
know,
angry.
I know. Ah, man, I really do hope they tie it in more with Mandalorian. You know, like I hope the end of this sets up the beginning of season 3 of Mandalorian. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
they
they might be just
keep it
going
separate.
solo. Yeah, they might just be
Yeah,
going solo or whatever. What is it? Obi-Wan, stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm excited to see where it's gonna go. I enjoyed this episode a lot. I thought it was really fun. But yeah, it's I don't have the same excitement as I did for the Mandalorian. I don't know if that I know it kind of sucks. That's not the way it sounds, but it's just something's missing still. Something's missing. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. Something's missing, and I
It's
don't know
Baby
what.
Yoda.
Yeah, right. The little green thing.
So where's Grogu? We need a Grogu type thing.
Yeah,
And that's why the Mancore, whatever that Rancor, that's what it's going to be. The
that's
exact
his Baby
opposite.
Yoda. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's the whole any Jedi is missing. There's no Jedi. There's no Force. There's no like magic, quote unquote.
It's
In
Star
this
Wars
one.
without Jedi. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is probably the first one. I think because Mando obviously had a lot of with Baby Yoda being a big one. Even all the spin-offs had something related to either dark side, light side, of the Force. This has nothing to do with the Force, and I
This is
think
just the universe.
yeah,
What's happening
and
out there.
and I wonder if that's the part that's missing, where it feels like something. There's a piece missing of the puzzle,
Yep.
But overall, I'm enjoying it.
So what are you
I
going
don't
to
know.
grade it? We grade this episode.
This one's definitely a watch now. I think. The fight scene alone was pretty cool.
Yep.
The way Black Chrysanthemum looks is really cool, man. I like it. He looks really, really badass. And plus everything else is really cool. I mean the chase scene was kind of funny, stupid.
Yeah.
It was like the slowest chase scene ever. but
As
that
we're
was kind of
walking.
fun. Yeah, yeah. So that was kind of cool though. But I'll give it a now, especially if you're a Star Wars fan, you gotta watch it now.
Exactly. I think all Star Wars fans know that this is a definite now, and then if you're a casual fan, I think this episode is really good for casual fans too. I think they will also pick it up and they'll like it too.
Yeah,
You know what I would love to see? I want to see Black Chrysanthemum against Chewie.
yeah, that would be super awesome. That would be super, super awesome. I wonder. I don't think Chewie would win that one though.
Because Chewie's so nice and I mean, he's strong and smart, but he's just nice. He's not aggressive like that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not a bad guy. He's not an assassin. Like this guy is a freaking assassin. A pit fighter assassin that so he's more of a badass.
I gotta say that I was really surprised that the Hutts were just like, hey, if you want to kill him, kill him. You want to take him and have him as your slave? Do it. Go ahead. They're like,
yeah.
He's just a guy. Yeah, no, though.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of messed up, but luckily Boba was cool.
But he didn't even look like he was like, yeah, that's what I expected. It wasn't a surprise or anything.
Mm-hmm. He was like, yeah. But Boba being badass is like, let him free. Kind of like he'll come back. He'll come back.
But
what about you?
Definitely a now. This is a definite now. Best episode so far. I hope this is getting the ball rolling, and by episode 6, we're like ready to enjoy what they built. But right now, they're taking too long building all these ancillary things and not enough giving us a great story, and that's my only problem, my only complaint right now.
Yeah. Hopefully, it gets there. It got 3 more episodes to get there, but it needs to get there. And I really want to see a Jedi. I want to see a Jedi, or I want to see a Sith. I get that there's not many around right now, but
something. Wait, what do you think about those clones on pikes?
That was cool. I think we saw that in Mandalorian. The same thing in Mandalorian, which was kind of cool.
But I feel like Boba should feel a certain type of way about that, a little bit more than everyone else. Oh man.
Yeah. Well, technically, they're stormtroopers, not the clone troopers, because by then, all the clone troopers
are gone.
Are gone. Which we found out in the Bad Batch. So he might not be as angry. He's like, kill the screw the replacements. So yeah, but I'm excited. I'm still waiting for Wednesdays. I'm just not as hyped as I was before, which kind of sucks, but